autumn-winter 2020, Nicole was really inspired by this idea of rebellious royals. So we took that and interpreted it into makeup, obviously bringing in that gold theme, because what's more baroque, what's more opulent than a liquid foil gold on the eye? But then we didn't want to lose that rebellious kind of punk rock quality, so that's where you're going to see that grungy, kind of lived in, everyone's a little bit different. Yes, yeah, that black smoky eye. And then also bringing in the element of doing some men's makeup too, which is so fun. So many men are having a great time playing around with their makeup, and like, why not? So we're doing a gold lip and some more grunge on the eye for them as well. And then the lip, we took almost like a bit of an inspiration from the collection and sort of this like brown berry type of look. And it's just a tinted lip balm. It's Glam Squad's tinted lip balm. So it should be easy. Yeah, the look is focused on the eye, and everything else has to be harmonious.
The look is just really, really undone, unstructured type of waves. That we're gonna brush is the dry texture. So we're actually using Orbe's Gold Lush Dry Shampoo. We're setting it and we're gonna brush it so it's very ethereal, natural. The clothes you'll see walking down the runway, so it has a lot of like this rock and roll kind of feel, but with like this opulent texture and like a lot of glittery things. So we really wanted the hair texture to be more on the matter side. Very, very now, just something that you could do to your hair when you're walking down New York City.
The collection's called Rock and Royalty. And it was really initially inspired by rebellious royals, because they've been like so much in the press lately. And then, I started thinking about, British rock bands and the 70s and rock and roll. And so I incorporated a lot of those elements, and a little bit of a nod to David Bowie, and especially because, he was like so androgynous, and we included men in our cast too. We have had men, but they always had men's clothes, so we didn't make them any special clothes. David Bowie it's also very timely, because he was in that movie, The Man Who Fell to Earth, which was about saving the planet. He brought water from Earth back to his planet. Anyway, so I thought it's all very timely about saving the planet and the androgynous and the inclusion and the royalty. So it's a lot of things that are going on today. I like the way, like the British rock bands would always kind of take serious clothes and make them unserious, or they would do a spoof on it. So we did a lot of spoofs on like tuxedo shirts. And then we did a lot of, like bell-bottom pantsuits and tapestry fabrics. And I started with a crown being a literal thing, but it moved on to, not so literal in the end. So there's a lot of different components to it. Actually didn't do a lot of outerwear this year. It's all on the men in the end. So there's like 4 or 5 coats in the collection, but I always have a dilemma, because you really can't do fur anymore, because it's just very taboo at this point. And then I have an issue with fake fur too, because that's not good for the environment. So it's kind of nowhere to go. But so most of the coats are fabric, but I did 1 faux fur and I did 1 shearling. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of stress, and it's a lot of, trial and error, and does this work and that works, and a lot of hours and everything. And so, it's always fun. It's always fun, and like, I enjoy the process. I think you always have to keep being out there, or they forget about you. So I think it's really important.